Hello and welcome to my second match in the friendly mix tournament pools. This is against Caetra, who... oh no. I don't even know how to respond to that. Yeah, who I've not played before, but I have played Werewolf with, and, tip for anybody who plays in future games, statistically, Caetra is usually a werewolf. Anyway, so what do we have on this kingdom? We have Magpie and Silk Merchant. Makes our opening choice tough. We don't have... oh, I guess we have Stonemason for trashing. Ugh. We have limited draw options, Experiment, Silk Merchant. Well, I guess with Magpie we can draw through the coppers well enough. Let's go ahead and get started on the Magpies. I think they're going to be pretty valuable. It could be... Could be... correct to get experiments. It could be... yeah, I don't... distracted by this conversation. Alright, that's nice. Yeah, I think I am just going to grab some experiments. I don't think I want a changeling. Oh god. The button moves! That's upsetting. Deeply upsetting. That's going to be really annoying. I guess at some point we may want to consider never exchange, but I mean, I'm assuming I'll want to at some point, so... Experiments are not going to activate Colonnade, I can tell you that much. Why is a single Stonemason? Is that for copper trashing? Dang. Alright, so we've got 3 right now. What are we trying to hit this turn? I mean, getting another Magpie would make sense. Getting a Silk Merchant would make sense. So we definitely want to play at least one experiment. And now we probably want to play both experiments so that we can maybe Stonemason for something? Nope. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get a Silk Merchant. Dang. We want to just get another Magpie. We could Stonemason for Magpies. I think I'm down for that. Oh, I don't get Colonnade points for that. That's sad. Maybe get another Silk Merchant here. At some point we're going to want to get fishing villages, I guess. Caetra doesn't seem interested in competing for the Magpies, which is interesting. Could also be correct to just get some experiments. I mean, at some point the Magpies are going to proc, right? But yeah, I'm going to just buy another Magpie. Just get them while they're hot. Oh wait, Caetra did pick up a Magpie. I didn't notice that. Oh, it was in the opening. And they just hadn't played Magpie yet. Huh, okay. That's weird. All right, now we're moving. Okay, so we could actually stonemason the silk merchant. The problem is we can't buy a replacement. We could buy some experiments though. Stonemason the silk merchant into like a whole bunch of experiments. We could also use it as an opportunity to put fishing village in our deck if that's a thing that we think we want to do. Or we could stonemason estate into 2 coppers because we have all these magpies. I don't really want to play the silk merchant. So I don't want to lose my plus buy though. Maybe I do want to play the silk merchant. I have a whole bunch of magpies in my discard. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Or it's not fine. Alright, well I missed all 3 of my estates. Do I want to spend my villager to trash an estate? Not really. But maybe. No. No, let's just grab some experiments. God, that's so annoying. Ugh. I mean, we can do the... Well, I'll do the stonemason silk merchant thing once I actually have the ability to rebuy silk merchant. Okay, well I could just buy a silk merchant here. Could buy the last magpie and get some colonnade points. Could buy a royal carriage. I might want a royal carriage. Let's get a royal carriage. Kind of amazing that neither of us have gotten any colonnade points. Feels bad. I guess the stonemason purchases do make that less likely. Yeah. Another silk merchant, sure. Alright, so once again, we're in the situation where if we stonemason the silk merchant, we don't get to... we can't afford another silk merchant. So, oh man. Alright, whatever. Let's just spend the villager, I guess. Call royal carriage. Sure. Well, I got an estate out of the way. Okay, so I think we are going to buy another silk merchant this turn. Do I want to trash an estate now? Either that or a copper. I guess I prefer trashing copper right now. I can still hit 6 or 7. And we can, once we've reduced our coppers or are drawing better, we can look at trashing estates. Should also be thinking about groundskeeper with battlefield on the board. Maybe I've already been too slow to go after that. Stonemason for some groundskeepers would be pretty nice. Guess we're just gonna burn through these villagers. Oh man. Okay. Should I spend a coffer to get groundskeeper? Kind of want another villager, maybe, and colonnade points. I guess I'm just gonna buy another silk merchant. We can save up the coffers for stonemason, groundskeeper, or something. Fishing village. Yeah, I mean, with all those silk merchants, at some point you got to do that, I guess. Let's call the carriage. Once again, we have this situation. I guess the way I've been triggering the shuffles makes it not super surprising. Okay, so I have not a lot of coins. I think I'm actually going to trash estate this time. And buy experiments. I can just get the option to stonemason a silk merchant when it wouldn't cost me my ability to buy anything. Be nice. Only feels like a lot of wheel spinning right now. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Oh. We already have 7. Once all 7 of my oh shit. Or maybe I have 1 magpie in there, but alright, whatever. We're gonna stop here. Not because we got 7 as it is. So stonemason for groundskeeper. Groundskeeper. I've got some experiments in there. That's what I bottom decked. Okay, so that's not too bad. Oh, and I do have another magpie. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had 7 or 8 magpies. Let's start experiment. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. Pretty sure I'm going to want to do it. All right, let's go ahead and stonemason a silk merchant. So we're going to get experiments. And do we want a fishing village? I wouldn't mind having a fishing village, I guess. I might prefer having 2 more experiments. I guess we'll get a fishing village. All right, let's stone. At some point, we have too many stonemasons. Stonemasoning stonemasons is not appealing. That's just more copper in the deck. It's like maybe we just get 1 groundskeeper this time? I don't know. Also, well, no, we get the colonnade points either way. But I think I am just going to get the 1 groundskeeper. I don't want more stonemasons yet. Oh, hey. We can actually buy expensive green cards with Groundskeeper in play and then flip them into changelings. That's interesting. That is interesting. Good time to draw the royal carriage. Okay, I guess it's fine. Should I call the carriage? I don't think so. I think we're just going to trash a copper. So yeah, I think I've got 2 Groundskeepers in play. I mean, I get Colonnade points for buying another Groundskeeper, right? So, like, I think I still do that for now. Once the Colonnade points are gone, we're going to start doing the Changeling crap. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just buy green cards. I don't know. I mean, we can buy and play distant lands, of course. Let's play this now. Guess I'm gonna call carriage on that. Do we want to Stonemason the Silk Merchant? I don't think so. Okay, we actually drew deck. That's great. What are we stonemasoning here? We've got 8 coins, 3 buys. We can go like Duchy Experiment, change the Duchy into a changeling. I think I'm just gonna trash the coppers again. Save the villager though. Or do we go Groundskeeper Experiment? Because there are still Colonnade points left. There's also a possibility I should be looking at pile out stuff. Three Silk Merchants and 3 experiments would end the game. No, I can't afford it. Oh, 4. Yeah, never mind. I mean, I guess if we stonemason Silk Merchant into like 4 experiments, if we do that twice, then we don't have any Silk Merchants left, so that probably doesn't work out. All right, well now there's only 2 Silk Merchants left, so... Dang, I was afraid of that. That's okay. Do we trash our last estate or do we trash a copper? I think I'm gonna trash the estate. We could actually do both. Okay, well we'll do that then. All right, so we can do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Duchy into Changeling thing. Get 5 points, 2 from Battlefield, 3 from Groundskeeper. It's pretty good. We can use Changeling to empty Silk Merchants or something. Or Groundskeepers. Or Silk Merchant. And that pile is very low now. Spend the last villager. Right. I do want another Silk Merchant for village purposes, or do I? I now have a fishing village in play. Yeah, it's not that important. Let's go, do that again. Get some experiments. This turn, ideally, we should... Okay. Yeah, I mean, that game was pretty well in hand. It was just going to take a while to finish. Alright, time to go get another board. That's not what I need. Looks like I went first. I did not make note of that. So, second. Okay, so we got Silk Merchant again. This time the trashing is Temple and I guess Bishop. Bridge with Lost City. So I guess that's what you're trying to do. There's also Smugglers. So, there's also Lost Arts. Lost Arts on Silk Merchant could be pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, what are we doing in the opening here? Yeah, I mean, I think Silk Merchant is correct. It might be Silk Merchant Smugglers. Labyrinth. Labyrinth also encourages both of those cards. Okay. Patrician's not doing anything. In the first shuffle. Embargo, whatever. I mean, we could obviously just get a silver, try to hit some high price point, but there's lots of like cheaper-ish cards we want anyway. I mean, we do want some Patricians, I think. We want Bridge, we want Temple at some point. We do want to hit Lost Arts, but hitting it like on the first shuffle isn't really doing a whole lot, so yeah, I tend to think Smugglers is the way to go. Okay, Caetra does go for Embargo. Interesting. 5. Alright. That's probably just Lost City. I mean, it could be Lost Arts, actually. Could be Lost Arts. I mean, we know we're going to get both of our criminals next turn. And, like, Lost City is still, in some ways... Well, Lost City still has some value, for sure. Even if with Lost Arts on Silk Merchant. But... I think... knowing that we want to do it... I think we're gonna just... Oh. Womp womp. Well, hopefully we get to smuggle something here. I know Caetra is not going to be able to hit 6, so she's... or they're presumably going to buy something. Presumably. Embargo. Embargo Silk Merchant would hurt a lot. After I already committed to Lost Arts, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna be really sad if that happens. I think that's got to be the play, though. If from Caetra's perspective. Yeah. Yeah, that does suck. Alright, well... we play this Silk Merchant. Awkward. I mean, at some point we might get this, but yeah. I mean, what are we gonna buy? I mean, we do make 2 estates miss our shuffle. We also make our Silk Merchant and our smugglers miss our shuffle. I don't think that's worth it. I guess we're gonna buy either Embargo or Patrician. Patrician does do something now. I don't really care about Embargo, so let's get a Patrician. We want a second smugglers. Yeah, I think we do. Alright, so we're gonna get another Lost City here, I think. We do want to get a temple here soon. And a bridge. Swashbuckler? Oh, okay. Was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Alright, so do we get the temple now? Like, I really want to start trashing. I think so. Ugh. Give me something good. Bishop? I don't want to smuggle Bishop. Rude. Crap. I guess this is just Patrician then? I mean, we could smuggle the Bishop just for Labyrinth points, I suppose. I'm not thrilled about the idea. It's like gaining something slightly worse than Duchy right now. Ugh. I don't want my smugglers to miss my shuffle, though. Yeah. Oh, man. This feels like it's going poorly. Okay. I'll definitely do that. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Alright. Gained just a patrician? Alright. I'm actually tempted to buy an embargo so I can counter embargo on Swashbuckler. I feel like that's probably a mistake. Like, I could actually... Well, I don't want silver. If I buy nothing, then nothing can be smuggled. On the other hand, if I buy nothing, I don't get the labyrinth points. I guess I'll get an embargo. And smuggle an embargo. Alright, I think... Did we actually end up splitting the labyrinth points? That's... fortunate. Alright. Gains an embargo, buys a swashbuckler. I guess we'll smuggle a swashbuckler. Embargo a swashbuckler. It's all pretty silly. And I really do want a bridge. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered to gain the swashbuckler. I need more lost cities. I guess I can always move my Lost Arts token. Boy, it would have been nice. Well, I guess Temple actually prefers if I have some estates left anyway. Oh boy, what? I don't understand Embargo Temple. Alright, so I don't... Oh no. Oh wait, I can get some of those. Okay, good. Do we swashbuckle here? I think so. Damn it. I wanted to draw my other lost city. Ugh. Alright, well. Rip my villager, I guess. I almost feel like I do need a silver at this point. Jeez. Ugh. Hopefully. Dang. Yeah, I definitely feel like I just got outplayed on embargo stuff this game. That's the big difference maker. Gained a lost city. Alright, so we can smuggle a lost city. That's pretty great. We're gonna do that twice, I guess. Oh, Silk Merchant's not terminal. Let's play that. Okay. So we could use... Oh, we didn't draw our temple. Just go ahead and grab one more lost city. I think so. Oh, I can grab the last two lost cities. Oh, brilliant. Okay. There is a bit of a pile concern here, but I have way more terminal space now, and nothing can be smuggled. I do have to figure out how to get some more points, though. And this is not a good hand. I mean, if I guess playing my temple will help. On the other hand, Caetra has that bishop. Get nothing. Yeah, I mean, we may be running out of time to do bridge stuff here. Maybe running out of time. Whereas Caetra has only got 2 buys and the 1 smuggler. I've got 2 buys and 2 smugglers. Okay, so I can smuggle some bridges this turn if I don't dud. On. Ah! Should I just trash this swashbuckler? I feel like the answer is yes. Crunch. Oh man, I could really use another Silk Merchant. Might actually just take the curse. Caetra smuggles Silk Merchants, then I get to smuggle Silk Merchants. I mean, I could also use another bridge, of course. I am going to get a Silk Merchant. Maybe I should have done that a long time ago. The dot I just had, though, might sink me regardless. This out of here. Yeah, I am way behind on points here. You know, we're down to 5 silk merchants. It would have been nice if Caetra had. Well, I just played the embargo stuff wrong. That's what it comes down to. I shouldn't have put Lost Arts on Silk Merchant because Caetra had an embargo in their deck, and that was definitely the mistake. Interesting. Swashbuckler. So, do I have any chance to win if I smuggle 2 Silk Merchants? It's like Caetra empty the Silk Merchant pile on the following turn. Oh, I can smuggle a Bishop. Might want to do that. And a bridge. Oh my gosh. Okay. That definitely has some appeal to it. Bishop or the bridge? I think we get... Well... A Silk Merchant would really help. We could smuggle 2 bridges. That might actually be the way to go. I just don't know if I can draw it all up. That's the problem. Let's split the difference here. Do this. Certainly looks like I can draw it up. All right, so we got 1 cost 4s. We have 6 buys. I mean, we're clearly trashing the curse. It's just a question of whether we trash a copper. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. If we don't, if we do trash the copper. With 6 buys, it's enough to pile smugglers and lose. It's enough to get like 5 bridges and duchy, but not 5 bridges in a province. Well, wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is enough to get 5 bridges in a province. That still loses, though. I mean, we can just get 2 provinces. We keep the copper. I think that's got to be what we do, unfortunately. Would rather not. But we need to catch up on points. I don't think there's any 0-cost cards we want to buy. I mean, we could get another smugglers, but no. I think I'm in a reasonable position now. I don't think Caetra can gain and play enough bridges to empty while also picking up a province. Because they have... I don't think they have the terminal space. Could be wrong. Well, they've got 3 villagers. Maybe they can. Guess we'll see. Playing that swashbuckler seems incorrect, unless they're not planning to do any smuggling. I guess it's possible. Oh, shit! Right, that's a thing. Ha! I think we actually don't trash here. Of course, I can do the same thing back. Hmm. 3 buys. Oh, wow. I don't think that was correct. I think playing Silk Merchant for the buy was better. Oh, man, never mind. 3 provinces, Jesus. Okay. If I were to get 15 points from duchies, that would put me at... Sorry, 8 times 3 is a lot more than 15. Well, I don't have the buys. What was... So... Gains province, gains province. Didn't gain any bridges. Shit. Shit. So I know I have 6 buys at most. So 18 points from that. 24 is 49. Yeah, I think I just lose. Yikes. I did not think about smuggling provinces. And yeah, and I also didn't draw a deck. Alright. Mostly I just regret the early game embargo interaction. It was a mistake. Okay. Experiment again. Temple again. Wall? Ugh. That certainly makes cards like Rats and Camel Train unappealing if they weren't already. Potentially makes cards like Experiment and Slay more appealing. Because like on your last turn, you just play them all, and the horses and the experiments, I mean. Get Battlefield again. So, I mean, we definitely need to get a temple, right? So we probably just go Experiment Temple. I mean, we do want to hit 5. I think trashing with Experiment is probably more important. I mean, with Temple. Whatever. We might hit 5 anyway. me see all those shelters. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Close. Dang. Alright, I think I will buy Slay, because like the horses are going to be pretty good. We just get more experiments here. We still have 6 coppers in our deck, so we can still afford nobles or a 5. But I could certainly see the case for grabbing a silver. We're going to need some money on this board. Yeah, let's go experiments. Hmm. 2 slays. Okay, I think we're going to forego playing Temple and buy Hunting Party here. I guess we could have top decked the Hunting Party, but whatever. I don't think there's any reason to care about playing the difference between playing Experiment and playing Horse. I guess we play the Hunting Party first. Discard 2 coppers. Alright, so we want to... I'm going to draw that up. We are going to need to get some treasure now. The alternative is we buy a villa on some turn. Maybe we do that now, actually. Temple, trash, this stuff. Buy villa, play slay, get some more horses. I don't think I want a second slay. Like, do I? Would rather just have hunting parties. And anyway, now we can have 6, so we can buy nobles if we want to. Yeah, I mean, we've got 1 villa, we've got 2 terminals. Seems pretty alright. Three slays. It just seems like too much. Okay, so... Nobles, battlefield, let's go. I think hunting party is better, but... You know, battlefield. We are going to need some more treasure at some point, but it might actually be correct to just sort of buy nobles, buy nobles, buy nobles, buy nobles, like take the battlefield points while we have 6 coins in our deck. If we can draw, if we fail to draw some turn, then we worry about it. 5 points on the temple, something to at least think about. But I prefer nobles still. Now, it's a lot higher. We'll want to buy temple. Or if we just fail to draw, I guess. I guess we don't really care about... Yeah, we're just gonna play Slay my nobles. Care about drawing that other noble so that we can play the temple. No. No. Alright, takes the temple. That's fine. Just keep buying nobles. Alright, battlefield points almost gone. So now we're gonna wanna buy a gold, I guess. I guess we could buy camel train. Camel train silver. We got plus buy. We could buy camel train silver and then start trashing the coppers down. Trash the camel train, buy a gold, have 2 gold. I don't know if that is... I don't know if that makes any sense. So now that the battlefield points are gone, I'm much less excited to get the last 2 nobles. So yeah, what is there any advantage to doing that versus just buying a gold straight up? There's probably not. There is probably not. So let's just do that. I don't think we want another villa particularly. I mean, we actually get more money if we buy 2 silvers, but there's wall, so. So I guess now we just have to try to buy provinces. I mean, we're probably gonna want like, well, I don't know. Are we even? I was gonna say like more hunting parties or labs or something, but you could definitely make the case for not doing that. Thanks to wall. Guess we're getting a temple, huh? I mean, a villa, rather. Not super excited about that. I definitely do want to start rethinning these coppers again. So do we get like one more hunting party? We've got 3, 4, 5, well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79 coins in deck right now. We're probably going to want another gold. We can potentially get that next turn. I guess let's get another hunting party. I'm not really excited to have all my hunting parties skip my nobles. Maybe I should have just gotten a lab. That's actually better. Yeah, get the gold. Would be nice. To pick up that temple now. Would be nice. I mean, I guess I could go temple and like experiments or temple silver. Silver is not unreasonable. It's going to be really hard to judge the exact wall situation with the horses. Like, man. Especially for Caetra has 3 slays. Huh. Is that just to play more slays? I guess it must be. That's one of the reasons I didn't like the idea of having a whole bunch of slays. You do need terminal space, which means you are adding more cards to your deck. Thanks, Wall. There might be some gain and play stuff you can do with like Villa Slay where you discard the Slay to top deck something, then buy Villa, then draw it, play it. The only thing is like you do all that and then you know, you're just sad because of wall. I can't even use camel train to gain nobles. How upsetting. Sad wall noises. Am I gonna wanna, like, not play this for actions? I guess that might be the case. I mean, not play it for draw, that's what I meant. Yeah, so I can trash Temple Copper, Slay, get 9 coins. We could go Camel Train Gold, actually. Gain 2 golds and then start trashing out the other treasure. I don't imagine I'm gonna want to use the Camel Train, but just a way to add 2 golds into my deck. Maybe we'll trash the silver. Maybe we'll just trash the last couple coppers and call it good enough. I mean, we got 2 villas, 3 golds. That's 11 coins. Silver gets us to 13, which is Province Plus. So, I mean, you know, it's pretty okay. Caetra doesn't buy the temple this turn. I probably will. That'll be my Province Plus. It'll be worth 3 points. I mean, that's as good as a duchy, except that we can trash it, so. But did take it. I don't know if that was... Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Rip my hand. Okay, well. Want to use the camel train this turn? I could add a whole bunch of experiments to my deck if I do. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. We can actually keep doing that. That's actually pretty alright. Oh, never mind. Doesn't work the way I was thinking. That's okay. That's okay. I was thinking like, oh, we exile the experiment and then the second experiment gains back that, but no, it doesn't work like that. Pretty sad dud though. I think I still have the edge here. I mean, Caetra did pull ahead on the BP chips, which is annoying, although I have more nobles. Like in theory, that should offset it, but I also have more payload. So like, as we transition into greening, that should be to my benefit. I mean, Caetra can do what I did here and get Camel Train gold, so then we're pretty even on that front. I can even the temple stuff back up, assuming I draw, which I should. Definitely should. Okay, yeah. I should have played the horse first. Okay, so obviously, do we want to keep this camel train around? That is the question. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I mean, we can keep it around and use it to continue gaining experiments. We can't do that while gaining the temple this turn, but we can do it next turn. I think is fine. So we go province, temple. Yes. I don't know. Do we still not want provinces? Is that possible? I don't think so. I think coppers are in the trash. 11. All right, so I've done more copper trashing. Caetra trashed the camel train, so I might actually take another temple this turn. Just because it's going to be another couple points on it. Maybe we'll wait on the experiments one more turn. I mean, if I can gain 2 points, I can buy a 2-point temple and then trash it. It's like, that is as good as having a duchy, so. Okay, isn't even going for provinces. Lag. We play both of our villas. This is our last nobles. I think do this. What are those last 2 cards? One of them's the other temple. We need to draw that. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I could see a case here for going not buying province and going like temple, lab, experiment, because we're gonna be low on draw. Relatively speaking. I didn't want to draw the lab in my opening hand so much as want to draw it with Hunting Party, but oh well. Just have it be another card that Hunting Party can find that isn't a bad card. So right now we're at -10 because of wall. But of those cards, like 4 of them are experiments and 2 of them are horses, so we're really only like -4, which is not too bad. At some point, oh, we're also going to trash a temple, and at some point we'll trash the camel train. So we're still pretty within reason. The piles are getting low, but I just, with wall, it's going to be hard to like win on a pile out because you're just going to add a bunch of garbage to your deck. I mean, the nobles don't have that problem, but nobles are expensive. I wonder if Caetra buys that temple or not. Caetra's pretty close to being able to double province. It's really scaring me too much right now, but I might want to be able to put myself in a position to do that. Which I should be able to do. I mean, I forget how much. I want to say I had 14 money last turn. Yeah. So that's pretty easy to get into double province range. I just a silver or a gold. I'm not sure why I would have 14 money. Do I have 4 golds? Maybe I do. No, I don't. So, yeah, I get that. So we're just playing all this stuff. Oh, we found our hunting parties. We could do a gain and play thing. Oh, I do have a silver. Okay, right, of course. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 money this turn. We could do a gain and play thing with Temple. We certainly got the draw for it. And Camel Train. So if we wanted to like get 2 more golds. Do we want to do that? Seems like overkill. 1 more gold should be fine. Or yeah, I mean we can just do smash that. Camel Train, Exile Experiment. And we can buy gold Temple Experiment. And now we have 16. So it is Caetra, but We have the province, we have the chips lead, we have more draw, more nobles. Yeah, I kind of agree with Caetra that it feels like the game is too far from ending to be resignable, but at the same time, it's not clear what their path is to victory. I mean, it probably involves double provincing, but I don't know. Wow. That... Okay. That was a little on the nose. Okay, well, that's a new one. I'll have to keep that in mind as a failure mode in the future. It's actually pretty funny. Okay. Well, speaking of duds, I mean, obviously I can get another villa. I don't really want to. I can. My hunting parties really don't like being at the top of my deck, it would seem. Discard an experiment. Okay. What's that last card? Another villa? Do I want that on top of my deck? Eh. Eh. It's not terrible to have on top. I mean, if I have nobles... I mean, I don't want the coin is the other thing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do... I'm not gonna be able to double. I'm gonna have to do the thing again. We've got 12 right now, so I can do Temple Province. Maybe I will leave it then. Okay, so yeah, that decision works out pretty well. I might want to trash a villa this turn, though, given the opportunity. With Temple. I just realized that. I must have been like, you know, Caetra should do this. And Caetra's like, gotta be like, that would be so weird. I don't know. I wonder. They definitely weren't in voice chat when the match started. I wonder when they joined. I mean, how much was I giving away? I'm like, just wondering about that. That previous game. I mean, I'm not going to be like too bent out of shape about it, but I do. It does make me wonder, like, if Caetra was in chat during the previous game. Okay, so we just win if we get 2 provinces. We should be able to do. Hopefully. Annoyingly, though, that experiment there, that wall point, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I get 2 provinces, of course. Okay, that looks like a win. Let's get rid of all this crap. Camel train? Never had it. Sleigh? What's that? Okay, so going second again. Should do this thing. We get Camel Train again. We have Flag Bearer again. I've had Flag Bearer in 4 out of my 8 friendly mixed games. Let's see if this is the first one in which it's gained. Distant Lands and Embassy were both also not gained. So... instead of focusing on that, I should be focusing on what I want to do. So Hideout would appear to be the only trashing. That doesn't exactly inspire. Could it possibly be correct to go for fountain stuff over trashing? There's Embassy, but there's no village. So really, the draw is like Den of Sin Advisor. Advisor definitely appreciates thinning. Den of Sin, I mean, doesn't care so much specifically, but yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, that seems pretty clear. Guess we're gonna get a silver. Bargaining for Dens of Sin could be pretty good. Well, that seems like an obvious den. Yeah. Oh boy. So we're doing this. Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay, so do we want... What's the payload on this board? I mean, it is probably gold, again. I mean, there's a case to be made for picking up a camel train, I guess. Or we just get another silver. Well, yeah, Chariot Race is clearly trash right now. What else? I mean, can we do cool stuff with Camel Train? Like, we might be able to get, like, multiple advisors with Bargain. We might be able to get, like, multiple dens, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'll try it. It seems like a thing to try. Right here, I think we just bargain for a den. I'm jealous. I am jealous of that shuffle. Well, actually, Caetra just triggered shuffle with den not in it, so I guess that's not ideal. Maybe it is even good if they get another den here. Yeah, so I think as Caetra, I think I would definitely be picking up another den here. Oh, we have one spec. And I will be bargaining for den. Buys a hideout. Yeah, I don't agree with that. And we could get an advisor, but I think right now I strongly prefer den. Wow. Okay. We don't even have plus buy to take advantage of this. Hopefully we at least find our hideout. Get a trash off. We're definitely going to want messenger at some point. We get a messenger when we do. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh. Caetra with the messenger. Oh no, a second camel train disaster. Get wrecked, me. Alright, that's actually not too bad. I do think, well, okay, so if I get another Den of Sin here, I trigger shuffle. So maybe, although it is going to be like a shuffle that I want to trigger. It has a camel train and 2 estates in it. Yeah, okay. So we're going to get another den. And then this turn we'll probably exile advisor, gain advisor, something like that. I don't know. Oh. Oof. I was thinking I would be able to afford a 4, but I was not correct. All right, well, maybe we want to just exile Den then, on account of it's like the best card. Are we at the point where we think Chariot Race is worth bothering with? Yeah, maybe. I just really would have liked to get a messenger. What's really awkward now is that we have to like we really want to be playing. We want to have a messenger in our deck at the point at which we get those dens back out of exile. Because if we don't, we're going to like draw our whole deck and have one buy. Yeah. This isn't a shuffle I'm super excited to trigger. But I do want to trash. Okay. Yeah, so here we go with this problem. We're going to play 3 dens. If we exile den, buy den. I mean, we don't have to exile den. We do need a messenger, though. Ugh. All right. What if we... if I don't buy a den, I don't get any dens. It's just so awkward. So very, very awkward. When we get exile... We could exile advisor... and then buy den and put 2 dens in play, and then get the messenger next turn. But we're going to keep running into this problem over and over. We have to get the messenger. So I think what we're going to do is exile an advisor, buy messenger, do that. It means this turn is potentially going to be sad, but we've got to get that messenger. Gotta have it. To have it. Yeah, clear den. Hey! I got a victory point. Amazing. Okay, so we can... Oh, I have 2 golds in exile. How about that? Okay, so we can bargain for den and get 3 dens down this turn. Seems pretty appealing. Oh, it doesn't go into hand because it's discarded. Ooh. Oh, that changes things. It makes it a lot less appealing to exile den. I'll have to keep that in mind. I am wondering, I didn't mention this out loud, I don't think, but I am wondering whether advisor setting up Chariot Race could be a thing, right? Because like people in general are going to want to discard your more expensive cards. So if you can play Chariot Race at the end, after you trigger shuffle, then you know you've got expensive cards on top. It's something, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I definitely am going to need to get those golds out of exile at some point. I mean, I don't... It's not urgent, but it's good to know that I have them there. Caetra further along with the estate trashing. I mean, granted, I also have some curses, but I mean, that's still further along when that you have to take the path, so... Wow. Huh. I'm expecting discard Chariot Race here. Maybe silver. Discard the Camel Train. Not what I would have expected. Heh. Dang. Alright. So what do we have down there? No advisors. No dens. Nothing good from the sound of it. Alright, so we've got 9 this turn. So I think we go Den Advisor, Exile an Advisor. And now hopefully we can just draw a deck. We might want to gain some more Chariot Races. That's an obvious discard. No. We might want to play our hideout first, given that we know we have a copper on top. So that the advisor doesn't see... Well... I guess it doesn't really matter. The advisor is unlikely to see... Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. Oh, right. Never mind. Rip advisor. Okay, so now we've got no advisors in there. We have a Chariot Race. We have Camel Train. No, we do have an advisor in there, or 2 advisors. Okay, that's actually not too bad then. I'll leave that alone. All right, so we've got 10. I think what we're gonna do is exile Chariot Race and buy Chariot Race gold. I mean, maybe 2 golds is too much to add right now. Maybe we would just, yeah, we want to get that last den, but let's get some more Chariot Races. Oh, maybe I should have discarded this. I don't know. Okay, cool. Block, block, block. Denying the den seems like it could be pretty nice. No. No. Maybe we won't get to deny the den. Maybe we will. I don't know. I know Caetra doesn't have any more advisors or chariot races, so I guess, yeah, we did deny the den. Success. Surely gonna buy an advisor to exile that, or discard that advisor in exile. Yeah, chariot race. Makes sense. I mean, my real advantage right now is that I have the extra dens. By silver, probably. I think actually Caetra should discard copper there. I do think so. By den. Goodbye den. Yeah. They're probably going to realize it presently. Damn, I only got 1 point out of that. Disappointing. Disappointing. Alright, well, we obviously have to play Messenger. It means you don't get to play Camel Train number 2. That's okay. Alright, so we've got 5 and 7. We got 12 coins. So we exile Chariot Race. I actually haven't trashed any coppers, remarkably. I don't think... Yeah, that... I don't actually think Caetra's made a mistake in that respect, but... So we could get our golds out. Oh shit, there's 3 advisors left. Oh, holy shit. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we are gonna want to start exiling coppers. But right now we need to buy a province. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't realize the piles were so low. The advisor pile is what caught me off guard. I mean, well, we'll see what Caetra does. If Caetra... Yeah, so, I mean, we can win... If Caetra doesn't... Oh my god, Caetra got 3 points off of Chariot Race. That sucks. Wow. I mean, I guess... Oh, my hand is not... Oh, never mind. I've got 3 dens in play. Yeah, I mean, Caetra can't... Caetra can exile 2 advisors and buy an advisor, but can't probably do that and also buy province because they've trashed down a lot more. Granted, they did get 3 coins off of Chariot Race, so they might be able to hit 12. Scary stuff. We might also not draw a deck here. It looks like that might be the case. Well, they haven't played any advisors, oddly enough. Despite having 3 of them, I want to say. Normally you want to lead with your advisors, so I don't know what to make of that. I don't think I have 5 advisors. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, no. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't quite understand. Wow. That is super weird. Alright, so now Caetra doesn't have the actions to... Oh, yeah, they didn't draw the hideout. Yeah, so they don't have the actions to empty the advisors and by province. Like, they don't have the gains, I guess is the way to say it, even though exiling isn't technically gaining. Which kind of annoys me, just from a, like, talking about it standpoint. I don't mind that it doesn't trigger on gain stuff for the most part. It just makes it confusing to talk about. Like, they don't have enough gets. They don't have enough take cards out of the supply and put them somewhere else. I don't know. I guess you could say the same issue with Lurker. Well, it can't be correct. Given that, it can't be correct for them to exile advisor. So I don't know what is correct to exile, because, like, they're not going to want any of the terminals. I mean, I guess they could exile another gold if they want to just dump a bunch of gold in their deck. Could also start exiling coppers. Yeah, I mean, I should be able to get fountain points this turn if I'm willing to not play my messenger, which I don't know if I am willing to do that, but exile's a hideout. Okay, I'm not really following that one. Like, I guess you could have more terminal space, but like playing like 3 or 4 hideouts in turn as your only villages just seems rough stuff. Like, I'm not even sure I'm gonna play my hideout. Well, I have to play the hideout. That is awkward. Maybe I end up trashing silver. I don't know. Whoa. What? What? Alright, so if we just empty the advisors, we win. So that's the goal. Yeah, that's not helping. Oh, I did... What? Oh, that's a mistake. Okay, that's a clear mistake. You have to deny me the advisor. Maybe Caetra doesn't realize the situation. Alright, this time did do that. I'm getting blocked every turn here. Yikes. I think I have enough anyway, actually. So we've got 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Sure, whatever, discard. Sure, exile. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I did the right thing taking those last couple chariot races. I mean, it worked out, but I probably should have left a chariot race, not exiled one, bought chariot race, and exiled copper. Actually, exiling copper would have been good, because then the next turn I don't need to play both camel trains. Yeah. So I mean that was I think we both played the end of that game a little bit incorrectly, but 3-1. I mean, I'm certainly not going to complain. I don't think Caetra was saying, oh, I'm going to play terribly and get, destroyed or whatever. I don't think that's reflected in the results. I think that's, I mean, we had a couple of close games. I want to say one of the victories was kind of a wash, but most of the games were close, and in general, I don't think Caetra made like a ton of glaring mistakes or anything like that. Definitely did some things that I wouldn't have done, but that's Dominion. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back at some point with more matches in this tournament, as well as the new league season. So until then.